Hello, my creative collective. This is your Libra full moon reading for Cancer. Let's dive right in, shall we? Also, the Libra full moon is happening on April 16th this month. So, very exciting times. Very exciting indeed. Let's do this, shall we, Cancer? So I would like to invite the angels, my guardian angels, my spirit guides, protectors, teachers, and their healing energy to this space. And I ask that it is a safe space that allows for the fullest, safe and brave space that allows for the fullest expression of our light, humanity, ascension, and healing. All right, let's dive in, shall we? So I'm pulling from the Black and Gold Tarot, the Rider-Waite, kind of a spin on that. Woo, woo, woo. It's all shiny. I don't know why I needed to provide sound effects, but you win them, Cancer. You win them. All right. Where are we going this Libra full moon for, Cancer spirit? What have you got? Three of Cups. A little bit of celebrating, perhaps. A little bit of celebration. Maybe people celebrating you after some hard work. 10 of Wands just came out. 4 of Swords. Whoa, 2 cards. Okay, that was not intentional, but I'll take it. So I got the 3 of Cups, clarified by the 10 of Wands. I'm almost getting that you're giving yourself a bit of a rest and a break here after some really intense times. You're getting together with people again. You've put down this really heavy burden, Cancer, and you're kind of giving yourself a hot minute just to take things in, because there's an intuitive knowing that you had, but I think that you're recognizing that not taking this time is part of how you would ignore your high priestess energy, is part of how your energy would be so preoccupied that you couldn't hear it. And I think that might be something that you're kind of you're letting go of this way of doing things that involves. So an effort isn't indicative of investment. Effort isn't indicative of value all the time. Like, we tend to think that the harder we work, the more, the more it means to us, but that's just not true, right? Like, sometimes you don't have to work hard, you work smart and you accomplish twice as much in half the time. And that doesn't mean that you don't value something. It just means that you value other things that you want to integrate into your day, into your time, into your schedule, right? Spirit, can you please clarify this 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords again? Much, much healing taking place through this Libra full moon. It could be that if you happen to celebrate Easter, there was something to do with getting together with people that was rejuvenating. I'm hearing refreshing, reinvigorated. It's all in how you carry it is what I just heard. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's all in how you carry it. I'm thinking about the 10 of Wands and looking at that and feeling like it's all how you carry it. You can have the 10 of Pentacles. Why not? Let's have a 10 of Pentacles. You can have the 10 of Pentacles. Let's try that. And the 10 of Wands, these are cycles completing, right? One is like you're burdened by the weight of the things that you care about and you're passionate about. The other one is sort of like an investment, right? The weight of carrying something is not always equal to the investment that you're making. Or what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be heavy in order for it to mean something to you, which is, I think, a new way of celebrating yourself and what you want and identifying what you really want. Cancer. It doesn't have to be heavy. Yeah, there's a healing energy here, though. There's a healing energy, and I think justice is here. So Libra, that's literally the Libra full moon. And the star is the 11th house in Aquarius, where Libra is the 7th house and Venus energy. So it could be that this is related to ways that you're viewing long-term connections, long-term contracts, long-term, like love, marriage, that kind of thing, right? It doesn't have to be really intense and awful. There can be a lightness to it that is freeing to you. And I think there's something about this rest, right? Resting, I just heard resting in the arms of another. Resting in someone else's arms. Maybe that's like there's some way that you're finding rest and peace with other people, and it's really helping you to let go. It's helping you to let go of a lot. Yeah, Pluto is here. So Pluto, judgment is the Pluto card. Judgment is Pluto energy. Six of Cups. Could be that you're transforming the way that you carry relationships from the past, or like you're viewing breakups and exes in different ways. Like it's like you put so much energy into them, and I think that it kind of turned the Knight of Cups upside down, so it was really hard for you to hold anything in the cup, let alone give it to someone else, because you were, it's not even feeling like off path. It's like you're viewing it through the wrong lens. So it really prevented you from being able to be transformed by those relationships. And instead it just drained you. It just drained you. So you needed the rest. But now I think you're finding rest. High Priestess is here again. So I have the Judgment card, clarified by the Six of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. I feel like this is shit you know. You understand that this is how you've done breakups before, and the way that you've taken in those lessons, and the way that you've really built up knowledge for yourself, or kind of torn down knowledge for yourself and torn down yourself in the process. But there's a buildup. Yeah, like I feel like you're it's almost like a re-education of emotional intimacy. Because the things that you've carried from the past, Cancer, have prevented you from being able to fully step into long-term commitment, right? You feel passion, but like, can you step into commitment? Because there's this, I'm getting so much here. Oh my goodness. There's like this fear of giving to others. There's this fear of that because it's almost like you feel like what you have to offer is tainted. Cancer, what? I'm hearing all of this rushing through, and then the sun is on the bottom. So I feel like it's like the dawn of a new day. Thank God. Because that's like, yeah, Pisces and Neptune energy, Hanged Man. So enlightenment, you're becoming wise to this. It's like, and it's like you're sort of going right side up now. You're free. You're free from this way that you've been stuck. But it's like I'm sensing this like frustration with yourself. That's on the bottom. This like frustration with yourself because you know it hasn't worked. The High Priestess, High Priestess, you know it hasn't worked. But there's been this denial. I'm hearing hardened heart. So when I split the deck, it was the King of Swords and the Five of Wands. A hardened heart. Cancer. Are you healing that? I feel like you're healing that. This Libra full moon. I feel like you're healing that. Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I would say so. Spirit, can you clarify this High Priestess and Eight of Swords in terms of Cancer stepping into their knowing, into understanding themselves and what's on their path with greater depth? I'm hearing investing in the right things, and you're no longer caught up in your head about it. And you're no longer caught in your head about it. Yeah. I feel like you're able to offer of yourself emotionally so much more freely. Ooh, that's beautiful energy, Cancer. Wow, I just got this great energy on that. Four of Wands. Yeah. It's like there's this, you just have access to your heart in a whole new way, I'm getting. There's like a growth. The time that you spent working on that old stuff is not wasted. There's no hermit energy here, but I feel big hermit vibes. Maybe you are the hermit. The High Priestess is the counterpart to the hermit, and maybe that's your counterpart right now. Maybe you are in that hermit energy, and that's you, and you're discovering that, and that's what's kind of coming to the fore, and you're releasing the need to see yourself in any other way, this full moon. The Empress. Yeah. There's like a grounded wisdom here, Cancer. There's a grounded wisdom. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to what the universe is telling you through the experiences that you've had? The heartbreaks and hardships. The way it was is not the way that it will be. I think you need to know that. The way it was is not the way it will be. It's okay to let go. And let go, it's okay to let go of the ways of doing things in relationships that kept you safe emotionally. What just fell out here? I share my light with the world. Yeah, I think this is about that King of Cups energy, that loving freely. Doesn't mean you have to give away the whole freaking house. Doesn't mean you have to give away everything that's in your heart. But it makes it so much more freeing to say to somebody, I love you. Right? When's the last time that you said that to even a friend and meant it? I was like, I love you. And it's a freeing energy when it doesn't come with a fear that you won't receive in return. And that's really like giving without expectation or need to get back is such a beautiful way to love. It's so freeing. It's so freeing. Oh my gosh, it's freeing. It's beautifully freeing. Let me tell you, Cancer. Sometimes no is the most loving response. And that, honestly, like, I'm feeling this energy with this 10 of Wands here. Like, sometimes the past comes knocking, right? We're not in a Mercury retrograde right now. And that tends to be when exes come back. And I was thinking about this 10 of Wands. It could be that you have one coming back, but I think that this is just like past. The past isn't going to repeat itself, but you're worried that it will. It's like you're worried. It's like hanging over your head. And I think that you have to understand that, like, sometimes no is the most loving response. I had to do this. It was weird. Like, I had somebody, oh, the light just went off. I don't know why it's not, I was sitting with my legs crossed and now I have to uncross them to fix it. I was so comfortable. All right, I don't know that my light wants to work. The joys of live. Aha, there we go. And we have light. Well, I have no idea what is going on with this light. Okay. All right. Sometimes no is the most loving response. It's just really important to remember, my wonderful Cancerians. Just because somebody or something shows up on your doorstep does not mean that you have to be like, yay, come on in. 1313 on the time. And it's also safe for you to say no. I think that that's really important to remember. It's safe for you to say no. And you don't have to just like let everyone come right running in. I think that that's how we can do real harm to ourselves and put ourselves in a King of Cups in reversed, right? So just remember that. It's okay to like, it's also like, I don't really like the idea of like cutting people out when it's done in an energy of like real negativity, because it brings our vibe down, and that's really important to keep up, right? So it brings our vibe down, and then we're kind of like, well, we're not manifesting the same thing. But if you cut someone out because you're really, really, really upset at them and you haven't done the work to transmute that, you're just going to create more of the same energy, right? So just keep that in mind, Cancerians. Spirit, can I please get, this is also the Power of Intention deck by Wayne Dyer. It's a little bit on the older side. It's from 2004, but we're still working with it. So Spirit, can I get some messages for my Cancerians for this Libra full moon, please? Thank you. Grasp the essence of infinity. Yeah. I almost feel like this is like a little bit of this, a little bit of Empress, and a little bit of High Priestess, right? The infinity of who you are. Okay, so if life is infinite, then this is not life. I'm going to read that again. If life is infinite, then this is not life. Grasping this concept will connect you permanently to the infinite source of creation that intends everything. By seeing yourself as an infinite being, the fear of death is forever eliminated. And I think that kind of also trickles into ego death too, right? In relationships where we can get into this place where we're trying to we identify so much with who we are and the things about us. And then we start shifting away from that because we're more aware of the infinite parts of us. So I think that's something to keep in mind, Cancer. All right. I hope this resonated for you. This is your Libra full moon reading, my Cancerians. If this did resonate with you or for you, please do feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me to grow this channel and to continue to deliver guidance from spirit, which I am very humbled to do. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to do so as well, in service to you. There are other ways you can connect with me on the channel throughout the month. So feel free to do that if you so please. But if this is where we part, my wonderful Cancerians, I hope you have a beautiful full moon. Take care.